We're changing the name to Drama Starz. Sorry, Real Drama Starz, by the way.
Because we want to bring back the a little bit of that.
Like
I mean, Drama Starz was a good one.
Classic feel, you know? All right, so if you guys want to donate, which, by the way, listen, money has started to change hands to MFW for all you who are worried, okay?
Yes.
So now you know, for the people who are worried.
I appreciate it. I need the fucking money. So if you guys have any money you don't need right now, I desperately need it for bills, not for anything else. So throw it in my PayPal or CJ's. I'll get it out of them one way or another.
I hate seeing people in the chat saying I don't know that, like, what's going on. I do. I've seen this. It's some stuff that I don't really know what MFW knows about it. I thought she knew more, but it's all good.
No, I don't. I don't. You know what I'm starting to think, CJ?
What's up?
I don't think that the YouTube drama thing is actually for me. I don't know any of these characters. I get frustrated. Like, people are years ahead of me. Just like the other day on Twitter, I heard bits and pieces back when we were talking to Chantel that she was dating some dude with a Harley, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking yesterday, I've never seen her with this guy, and I'm curious to see her on the back of this Harley or just with the Harley dude. So I put a tweet out yesterday, and all these people are like, "Where the fuck have you been?" She's on to other people. Like, I am so out of the loop that I just feel like I piss people off.
No, don't worry about people's reactions about what you do or what you don't know. Like, this hasn't been something you've been doing in a while. Like, you've been doing your own thing. You know what I mean? For a while, which is respectable. You know, but you know, like you're getting back into it. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. I wouldn't worry about some of people's reactions. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to.
I'm not worried about them. I'm more bored because the thing is like it's already been talked about and shit. And if they're already talked about, then fuck them. We need to find like the people who haven't been talked about and then exploit the fuck out of them.
Well, we can get some people on here like the fat nasty and the catfish. You know what I mean? We can do that. You know, we can do more shit like that.
That's even.
I like that though. I like that. That was good. I don't know. That was some funny shit. What was your favorite episode that we've done so far? Like, what was the one that you loved the most?
I couldn't say. I haven't like absolutely loved one yet. I'm trying to love it, and I can't. I'm not into it enough to love it. And I think people are seeing that. Like, Katey could give a fuck less. I really could. Like, I don't know. I want to be involved, but like, I just feel like I'm too far behind. And you know what I mean? To be able to just sit up here and judge somebody, I'd rather have them up. I don't know. I honestly don't know, dude.
Man, okay. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm like, do you want to do it then, or?
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. CJ, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just so out of it. It's boring to me while you guys all sit here and talk and you guys know the name. It's like if you were with a group of friends and you're the new friend and you're just like, okay, about 5 minutes of that bullshit, you're bored.
Okay. Well, look, I don't want to do something you don't want to do. Like, if you want to, if there's,
what do you want to do?
If there's like, I want to get more people on here and interviews and shit. That's like, I love that shit. I love getting the actual person that we're talking about on here and try to fucking have a discussion with them and ask them why certain things have happened. Like the foodie beauty shit was great. Like that shit, loved it. Love that shit. Someone says, do you support animal? No, they said, why do you support animal abusers? What animal abuse? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sorry, KM Petty said, wait, CJ, when did you and MFW get back together? we fixed shit literally the next day. We figured shit out because MFW's channel got terminated again, and it's like
it always happens. Yeah, everyone that makes is going to get terminated.
I think she realized that even more that these people are reporting the shit we're doing. But yeah, and again, we figured it out. Like the whole money thing, I sent her some money. Like I said I would. You guys are fucking crazy. Again, some of you thought like I'm saving all this money and shit. That's not how life is. Like I'm like I live paycheck to paycheck. My dudes, I do.
It's that it's Miss Nobody. I can't say too much.
Look, they're mad. They're mad at me still because like I just disagree with them. I told them I think it's unhealthy. Really, I do. I think it's unhealthy for them to do what they're doing. Like how obsessed they are with you. You know.
Everybody in my real life thinks it's one certain person. They're like, there's only one person that would be this bitter and hold on to something this long.
I think it's a YouTuber. I think it's a YouTuber.
I think it's a YouTuber, mainly because I don't want to believe it's the person that everyone's telling me that it is. If it is, I'd be like so disappointed in them because I would think, you're a mother. You know, you've got better things to do with your life. Exercise, do something, take care of your health instead of spend all this pinned up on me. I remember me and Desiree used to do picnics a lot. Like that was our thing. Sometimes I miss her and sometimes I don't. And then I think about the shit that she did and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It was weird because like a month ago, I think she accidentally did this, sent a follow request to me or something. I seen that she started following me and I was like, I want to follow you back. And she declined my request. I was like, what an asshole. I didn't decline hers. I don't care. I think it could be that person. I just choose not to believe that it is, but it probably is. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, let it go. If I get mad, I'm going to end up going fucking brutal on this person.
Yeah.
So I chose to just not believe it's this certain person that, like everybody in my real life, like people I've grown up with are like, yeah, I guarantee it's this one. You know what I mean? And even, I can't say it. I don't want to get into it.
Chiquita Banana said, why did MSW get banned? What do you think it is?
On what, YouTube?
Yeah, what do you think it originally was?
Oh, hell, who knows? I can't pinpoint it. People get their feelings hurt over different things, and some people don't. You can't do what you do here. Like Booty Booty, she could never make everybody happy. You can never make anyone happy. Me, when I was doing the same thing, I couldn't make everyone happy at the same time. You could say something and not even realize you just pissed off about 10 fucking people, and then those 10 people get together and they feed each other with hate, and then that's what they do day after day.
I don't know.
Let's get the people up here. Fuck the clips, fuck all that. Let's just get them up here and tell their story. I think that's more interesting.
Okay, well, we can do that.
And
we can do that. I would like that the most.
It's just like we did with Booty. She came up, she told her story, and then we had people that were like, not true. Then they came up and told us their side of the story, and then we gathered the truth somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just true. We found the truth dealing with her. I mean, I think it's fucking crazy that since she was caught, in a lie, she's now mad and won't come back. But yeah. Can someone, Chiquita Man, say, can you do a little history on both of you? I'm new to both. I used to be a clips channel. Like, that's how I started off on YouTube. I used to be a clips channel where I'd cover a certain amount of people, like, just and show clips and shit of streamers and everything. And then I just stopped doing that, and I started just reviewing clips and talking about them, showing more of myself. And now I'm here. This is what I do. I don't know. It's just, it's I don't know. My shit's kind of changed over the years. MFW is like OG YouTuber, but we kind of been on YouTube at the same time though. But I feel like you've been on longer. I feel like you say 5 years, but it's been longer. Okay.
June 22nd was my 5th year. But I'm just now going into my 5th year.
Wow.
Because I turned 30, and I remember I started YouTube a little bit after I was 30. Was in June. And Detroit keeps telling me it was June 22nd. And she remembers the date like no other, because it was the date we had just gotten. My very first video was us going to the zoo. No one ever saw that because I had it on Just Friends. But my next video was me cussing out Whitney Waythorn from My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Me and her boyfriend at the time got into it, and he called me a cunt on Twitter. We had a whole out Twitter war. So I made a YouTube video, and that was my very first YouTube video. And she goes June 22nd because that's when I released that video to the world.
Huh, okay.
But I've been watching YouTube for years.
Yeah.
Drama, please.
That's crazy. You know why I feel like you've been there longer? You know what I think what it was? Like, I've always thought you've been doing this longer than me, but I think it's just because I was doing clips for 2 years. That's why. So for like 2 years, I was just, re-clip, putting out clips from other channels and shit. So I wasn't putting my real self out there at the time.
I always came onto YouTube for like music videos and like recipes and shit. And one day I was looking for a recipe, and I came across Amy Slayton. Mm-hmm. And I just somehow fell down that fucking rabbit hole and started watching her. And I had to like set up a channel to comment. And then I just trolled the fuck out of her comment section for probably a good solid year and a half. I even sent her money in an L card one time because I was really like her. I was like, leave her alone. And then I realized, just like the rest of them, there's a reason why a big, massive group of people fucking hate you, Just like with me, I give them fucking reasons. I figured it out. Me and Amy Slayton went into it too, and then I did videos on her.
I can't either. But,
me and Petty Page got into it. That fucking Paytas, I did a little reaction video to her. I was into the Paytas saga for a while. And I remember her showing Jason Nash my video, and Jason looks at the camera and goes, she wants me. Never in my day did I ever want a Jason fucking Nash, okay? I was just giving Trisha the lowdown on herself, which now she's all pregnant and whatever. We'll see how long that fucking lasts. I don't believe that Paytas is as happy as she's putting off that she is. I do not buy that shit.
You don't like Trisha Paytas? You don't like her?
I don't hate her. We just don't get along. She says some shit that pisses me off.
Do you know that fucking her and Joy Sparkles?
Her and Ron are friends.
Her and Joy Sparkles had beef recently. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. Do you know she flirted with Ron?
No.
Years ago.
Wait, who?
Paytas and Ron. That's what
my God.
Ron met it.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh
They were talking, and she was like flirting with fucking Ron.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Wow. I can't. That dude is that dude is such a fucking piece of shit. I'll be honest. I can't deal with it. And DC media has become a piece of shit just because from her fucking being around him. It's just gross. The whole thing is fucking gross. And she came on recently too. It's just, I don't know. It's just fake. The way she seems now seems fake as fuck too. Because if you knew her before she was dating him, you understand that she fucking didn't like anything that he was doing, like anything that he was, doing to people, like the way he talked to people. She fucking hated it. But now all of a sudden everything he does is fucking awesome. Like it's just gross, Really.
Girls are like that. I've been like that with guys. Like there's been guys that I just could not stand, and I was just like, ew, whatever the whole time. I didn't like what they're doing. Like deep down, it wasn't that I really didn't like what they were doing. It was just like, I don't know. Maybe it was like, I don't know what the fuck it is. Here's a prime example. Playboy. Before we got together, we were just friends, and we would all like roll our eyes at him and shit like that. But then once I got with him, I was like, oh, he can't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? It's
so what? So what? So some of these people that you be talking bad about, you secretly be liking that shit?
No, I'm talking about with a guy and a girl.
But see,
some of my very best friends in life started out me and them going at it, hating each other.
Well, I've been there. I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. But I don't know. Like, I think,
and some of the best relationships I've been in my life have been with a guy. I started out, we did not get the fuck along whatsoever, and then somewhere along the line, you know,
the hate turned to love.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that shit happened.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is weird. It's just bizarre seeing fucking how DC media used to be about him. Like, she was getting doxxed by him. He was calling her an old hag, that she was disgusting. And now he's fucking that old hag. You know, like, what the fuck? Like,
somebody said they're engaged.
Yeah, what'd you say? They're on dates?
They're engaged?
If they're engaged, that would be wild. You know what I mean?
Somebody told me that, like, yesterday.
Some people think it's just a whole work. Like, it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I think it is for Ron. Ron will never. I don't. She's smitten. Ron's playing the game.
You think it's a lie? You think he's just fucking playing her?
Ron cannot keep a relationship.
I'm still fucking dying that he was like trying to make fun of me previously staying at like my grandmother's, for him to be upstairs living at his grandmother's. Like, it's so fucking funny. Like, imagine that.
He lives with his mom, not his grandma.
Wait, he lives with his mom? Oh, okay. Well,
he lives with his mom, not his grandma. His mom's actually a nice person. He is just a filthy animal.
But yeah, imagine him like having fucking DC media over and he's living at his mom's and shit. What the fuck?
I'm sure she's paying for a hotel for them to sleep at.
You think so?
At least I hope so.
Imagine if they weren't though. Like, come on, how cute is that?
That would be so fucking cringe and disrespectful.
Oh my god, I would love that. I would love to see that. So yeah, someone said we got a fake Negz saying I don't live with my mommy. Don't lie, Negz. Don't you fucking lie. Oh my god.
You want to know, and I'll give Negz some props here, and I never do, but I don't give false affirmation. Negz is the biggest shit dick on here. He's against women. He'll attack women constantly. He's a bad parent, in my opinion. And, you know, I'm not a parent, so I
don't come for his kids. Don't talk about his kids now. You know?
I'm not. I'm saying he's a bad parent.
Oh, shit. He's going to freak out on you.
I don't give a fuck. He can freak his ass out all he wants. It's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it.
Why do you think? Why?
I think he's gay, and I think he needs to come out of the closet. But one nice thing I can say about him is he actually has a decent radio voice. He could, if he would have just stuck to the radio and stuck to the program and not got his emotions involved, he could have probably been a good DJ. A good music DJ, honestly.
Yeah, you know, I've thought about this. I've actually thought of branching out, like, my YouTube career onto like the radio maybe at some point. You know, I
don't think you have a radio voice though.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I just don't.
You guys don't think like I could call a radio voice? I think I could do it. I think I could make a radio show. You know.
I mean, I have no doubt in my mind you could definitely do a podcast, but I'm saying to actually be signed on to the radio, you got to be able to cut through like ambient sound and shit. And he has one of those voices that does. I don't. Yeah, I can.
All right, we have the fake Negz in the chat says, "I'm on the DL. I love men."
We know. We know, sweetheart.
Oh, shit.
But why do you got to bring that woman down with you?
It's sad too, and that fucking pussy wouldn't come up here unless you're not here. That's the only time he would come up is when people were fucking pissed at me. That's no other way. Like, you won't come up. Yeah, someone said I have a radio face. Maybe. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really mean. I don't appreciate you making fun of my face. Was he married at one point? I have no fucking clue. Was he? Well, Katie, was he or no?
Yeah, he was married to Old Coffee.
Oh shit. Okay.
Can't remember her first name. But anyways, yeah, he was married before. That's his two oldest kids, mom.
Don't be talking about his kids, all right? Don't be talking about his kids. You're gonna get him upset. You're gonna get him real.
Why do you think I'm worried about getting him upset?
No, I don't care either.
You gotta put it in the timeline where people aren't gonna know.
He's probably sniping this stream right now because he has no content, literally. God.
But yes, he was married before.
Yeah.
He also has a shitty kicker. I don't know if you guys know this. That big scar down his chest is because he has heart problems. He's going to fuck around and give himself a heart attack and die, probably, if he doesn't control his anger and his chronic depression or whatever.
He gets really angry. Like, I don't know. You'll notice that about me is that I never get mad ever. Like, I don't really have that. Like, I don't really have that in me like that to get that mad. But he really does get mad. You know. Anyways.
Too mad.
Emma says DC has manly features plus has money, so it's a win for Negz. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
PJ, you used to go up on your panel and snipe my streams and talk shit about me live with your people.
No.
I've seen it with my own channel.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
Oh, you would snipe my live stream, and then you would play them, and you would sit there and make fun of me or say your little rash-ass comments, and you never thought in a million years you'd be sitting on the same panel with me.
No, I'm being serious. At the time, I had no idea. But for real, now that I've gotten to know you, I really have a totally different outlook. I'm being dead serious. And I can't believe I can't believe you even saw that shit. Anyways, now I feel like an asshole.
I think you guys don't think that I see things because I don't respond. But no, I'm always having people send me shit of what other people are doing. And sometimes I watch it. Most often I don't. But I did happen to see one of yours one time. And I was just like, this motherfucker. I never said anything. I never called you out. I was just like, whatever.
I don't know. Like, listen, like I said, though, a lot of people, they just like reclip shit and they don't know really what they're talking about. And they just talk shit. And I think it just gets repeated about, like, again, like I said, the puppy mill. That's a great example of it, because how the fuck do you have a puppy mill when it's just like one litter? That makes no fucking sense.